There's no oxygen in the atmosphere. That's funny. The damage doesn't look as bad from out here. Anyway, there's no point in going back there until I have a charged power cell, some hibernation fluid, and a spare plasma injector. It looks like the sand contains high concentrations of saltpeter. Power to Novak.
Yes, what is it?
Are these coordinates right? I don't see a shipwreck here.
No, you're still several clicks off.
Oh, come on, man. Where am I then?
Hang on, I'll check the terrain data. It looks like there's a gorge that's several miles long. You'll have to get across it in order to reach that ship.
Can I go around?
Nah, that would take days. Try to find a path that's not too deep. Or build a bridge for all I care. Just get across.
Easy for you to say.
Just figure something out.
Will do. Pow out. The bridge was torn down. I don't think I can use it to get down to the ledge. The remaining cable isn't long enough. There's a corpse on the ledge. Poor guy must have fallen down there when the bridge was destroyed. I can see a cargo container too. It's too dark down there. I can't see a thing. I'm almost certain that this is not a naturally occurring phenomenon. They seem to be made out of some sort of smooth stone, stand about twice as tall as I do, and they look really creepy. Thank God they don't have eyes. It's too wide. I can't even jump it. It's a portable pylon for rigging bridges. I think it's used by the military. It's a massive stone pillar. If my eyes don't deceive me, it's slightly taller than the distance between the two sides of the gorge. Several stones are loose at the bottom of it, on the side facing the gorge.
I know it sounds crazy, but can't you use that pillar at the gorge as a bridge? All you need to do is move the loose stones at the bottom of it. Blow it up for all I care.
Could work. I'll look into it. I should try to move those rocks away from the base. From the looks of it, they're gonna need a big push. If I'm going to move this thing, I'll need more than simple tools. I've placed the CO2 filter with the gunpowder in it at the base of the pillar, deep in the sand, and then packed it down with several large boulders. The explosives are in place. I just have to detonate them somehow. Wow, I must admit, I did not expect that to work. This one already has the remains of the bridge tied to it. Unfortunately, I can't go down to the ledge on this. Looks like someone tried to build a bridge here. It's unclear whether they succeeded before it was destroyed. The pylon's a bit loose, but I think it can hold my weight if I can use something thin to descend. I can't go down until I have rope or something I can tie onto the free pylon. I wouldn't dare use the remains of the bridge. Pow to Novak. Are you seeing this?
Yep, looks bad. It seems to have been ripped apart. It's possible they were caught in the same gravitational disturbance as we. But this looks like a Taurus-class cruiser, the big sister of our Morningstar.
Yeah, about that anomaly. Did you scan for it?
Yep, but the computer is unable to pinpoint its location. All we know it's somewhere on this planet, and we need to get rid of it to take off. Otherwise, we'd be doing this all over again.
Got it. I'll take a look around inside. Maybe I can find out what happened to these people. The ship was torn in half by the gravitational forces. It says Armstrong. It must have been an attack cruiser, but this gun array is now useless. I don't want to go back there. It looks dangerous, what with the ship being torn in half and all. As I said, it gets in everywhere. It's a so-called micro-lock, works without electricity on a molecular level, very hard to hack. I'll need the original pass card to get in there. It says S. Mendez. The door is stuck. I think it's the hydraulics again. The control panel has no power. The wiring has rusted, so there's no way I can supply power to this unit. Better go with brute force again. That may have worked on our ship, but this lock is damaged beyond repair. I need to take another shot at this with something more powerful. That shot has melted the control panel and the control mechanism behind it, but the door is still closed. I think I'll have to force it open. I managed to force the door open with the rod. Without the hydraulics holding it in place, it was relatively easy. This is where the plasma is injected into the engine. These couplings tend to jam, so I can't detach it by hand. I've removed the coupling. The plasma injector is still there. This log contains the coordinates of a camp in that canyon. Whatever I do, I'd better do it on the other pylon. The cable is tied firmly to the pylon. I can now rappel down, but the cable's only long enough to get me down to the ledge below. It's a large boulder. I can almost go around it to the back of the wall. Nothing there. Its lid is all bent up and crooked. It looks like it took a shot or was dropped from up high. I can't open it by hand. Everything else in it is smashed. This log mentions a distress call that one of their crew sent out from a crater. That should put the source in this area. It's broken beyond repair. I have no use for it. It's a grave. The rifle on the headstone is useless. It might be a good idea to dig it up, but with my bare hands, it could take hours. Creepy as always. It's as if it were standing guard. But I'm sure that's just my imagination running wild. That's still a huge area to cover on foot. I won't go there until I know exactly where the distress call is coming from. I have located a distress beacon at that small crater. There's hundreds of these things, and they're all facing that ledge. Okay, I'm officially declaring this the creepiest thing on the planet. For now. It's a massive steel door, and it's shut, of course. Man, this door is huge. Something tells me I'm gonna get answers in there. The scanner's picking up gravitational fluctuations from the other side of the door. I need to get inside to find out more. It says M. Coulter. It's a so-called micro-lock. Works without electricity on a molecular level. Very hard to hack. I'll need the original passcard to get in there. It says V. Dirtle. It's empty now. I have tied the rope around the boulder. I've got the rope in place, but it's still too dark down there. I have activated the plasma flare and have thrown it down over the edge. I hope there's enough light down there now. Great. All the rope I want, now that I don't need it anymore. It's glowing nice and red. I've attached the armed detonator to the door and started the countdown, but I'd better go a bit further away before the blast. The scanner's not picking up anything from inside. Either there's nothing in there, or it's pretty well shielded. Let's not disturb them, okay? Novak, this is Pal. Do you read?
You're breaking up a bit, but I hear you.
I might be onto something. I found a large structure with a generator inside. It's huge, and it's making me feel dizzy. Something's wrong with the gravity in here. I think this might be the source of the anomaly, an immense gravity well or something.
I've been scanning the surface for hours, but I found nothing.
I think this is putting out a lot more than our sensors can handle.
Ah, I see now. This gravitational thing is confined like a tunnel, and both we and the Armstrong went through it. I think we might have skimmed it, but they got torn right in half. Listen, I'll plot a safe course and set up the autopilot to get us out of here.
Plot that course, and I'll get back to you as soon as I have the power cell plus the hibernation fluid. I'll disable this gravity generator just in case our tunnel theory is wrong. I hope these weird stoneheads won't mind. They look creepier and creepier. Actually, they look just like you, Novak.
Just shut up and get to